Can you believe that drunk driving is still the #1 killer of people 21 and under? The #1 killer. Unbelievable. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Dan. I'm wrapping up my first year in college in the psych major. Woo! I've learned a lot, both in and outside the classroom. And I've realized that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to fit in. And a lot of this is based on perceptions that may or may not be true. And sometimes they're wrong altogether, especially when it comes to drinking. That's why I joined the U-Turn campaign. And that's what we're here to talk to you about today. Changing misconceptions. U-Turn is totally different than anything you've seen before. Let me tell you, it's really great. You're gonna like it, just like I did. But before we go too far, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. She's gonna help me shed a little light on the thinking behind U-Turn. Her name's Beth. She's just about to graduate high school, and she's the perfect example of who U-Turn is trying to reach.
Sorry about that. I was just rocking out, catching up with a friend. Anyway, I'm Beth. I'm a high school senior. It's really weird to think that last year I was freaking out about getting into college, and now here I am going to college and stressing about leaving my friends and my family, making new friends. I mean, what if I don't make the right friends? I just can't even imagine what college will be like without them. There's just so much to think about. I mean, what with all of the... Hang on, it's my best friend. We're gonna catch a movie later. Hey, babe.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Okay, are you gonna go out for a movie later?
Yeah, for sure, if my ride gets here.
Beth's right. Being our age can be overwhelming. Personal stuff, family life, politics, career choices, relationships. I mean, come on. There's always something going on.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yep, see you then. 4:40. All right, bye. Sorry, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, friends. You see, when I was getting ready to head into high school, I was really nervous about fitting in because I thought everyone was gonna be drinking. And on top of that, they talk about drunk driving and all the problems there. I mean, like that's one more thing I've got to worry about. Besides, it's not like my friends and I would even do that. I just don't really think it's that big of a deal.
Actually, it's a bigger problem than you think. A lot of kids our age die in fatal car crashes every year. I mean, over 25% of them are caused by underage drinking and driving.
But I got to high school and it's actually pretty cool. I met some really cool people. I've got great friends. And it was really weird. They did this study. I mean, it was anonymous, so like no one was really, scared of telling the truth or anything. It turns out that 95% of us thought that all our friends drank, when, as it really turned out, 4 out of 5 didn't at all. I mean, that's a huge difference. I mean, when you think that we've got these ideas of what everyone around us are doing and it's completely wrong, we're totally off the mark. But that's just high school. I mean, come on, everybody knows that college is different. You've got to drink to fit in. That's just the way that it is. And I mean, everyone knows that guys like girls that drink over those that don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beth's getting a little ahead of herself there. And you know what? Her perceptions are all wrong. At my college, over half the students think that our classmates drink pretty heavily, when in reality, the majority, over 65%, choose not to drink at all. Over 65%. That's an incredible difference. And you know what? The same goes in college as in high school, too. And guess what? Guys don't really want to hang out with girls that drink a lot. In fact, over 70% of girls overestimate how much guys want them to drink. In fact, the truth, 84% of guys say they don't want to hang out with girls who drink a lot.
I guess in the end, it's all about making the right choices and finding the right people, in high school or college. I mean, I know myself well enough to know that I don't need alcohol to have fun. But the pressures and atmosphere of college just make drinking seem so cool and mainstream. I guess all I have to remember is that the only person who can make the right choices for me is me. Well, so far, anyway. That's my life in a nutshell. But I've rambled for too long. My ride's here, and I've got to go study before that movie. See ya.
All right, that was a lot to digest. You know what's pretty obvious though? Beth's perception about alcohol is way off. She's not alone though. A lot of people have the same impression. Now it's time to think again. You know why U-turn's important. Now we're gonna let you in and see how to change those perceptions and think about stuff a little bit differently. No worries though, we're not gonna try and scare you. Scare tactics don't work anyway. You know what? U-turn's completely different. It's a pretty cool campaign. So let's check it out, see what it's all about.
Allow me to introduce you to the U-turn campaign. There's absolutely nothing traditional about U-turn, and that's a good thing. U-turn challenges you to think differently about what you have come to know as the truth. U-turn is about empowerment. Power to make better decisions, power to change lives, power to just be yourself. But traditional media won't work to spread our message. You guys require the unexpected, non-traditional, viral, social. You won't want to watch from the sidelines, but rather demand to actively participate. You will want to play, post, listen, share, and tell your stories. So what better place for U-turn to live and breathe than on the web? That's why we've created Pullayouee.com. Pullayouee will change and mold as you need it to. You can even have a hand in its creation. Come tell us what you want to see, what you want to do, and what you want U-turn to become. What will we use to spark this fire? Compelling, creative, and persuasive messages told through events, fashion, music, video, and voice. Most importantly, who will carry the torch? You, our U-turn ambassadors. Those who already understand and live our mission and believe in spreading the word.
Pretty cool, right? You know what the best part is? We control the content. I know they've been working hard building the U-turn movement, but it wouldn't survive without us. They need our input. Just like the guy said, Pullayouee.com is a living, breathing website where we generate all the content. Let me break it down for you. It's got 4 core areas: stats, events, tunes, and posts.
Here we go. One step at a time, don't be living on the line. I don't need a friend, I got more of it on the mind. Sunshine in my brain.
Stats. This is where all the important information lives. Remember those misconceptions we were talking about? Stats is where we're provided with all the right information that will help clear up some of the common confusion about alcohol use and underage drunk driving. They already have some great ideas for this section, but they're looking forward to what we have to add. Events. You definitely don't need alcohol to have fun. U-turn is exciting and full of energy. The events page is where it'll come to life. We have to get our message out to the right people in the right place, and our events will make this happen. U-turn will be hosting 9 events across the state of Pennsylvania, some at colleges, some at high schools. Each event will be full of action, entertainment, music, fun, and have an overall cool vibe. They already have ideas about what they want to do, but need our input to make the events rock. Tunes. We all know that music is everything, and U-turn understands the importance of including it in their campaign. In the tunes section, you'll become the U-turn DJ. Select the music you want to listen to while cruising the site. Request music for an upcoming event. Find out about hot local bands playing at underage clubs, or let them know about a music event that they may have missed. Anything to do with tunes lives here. Tell them what you want to hear, and they'll do their best to make it happen. Posts. So let's be real. They already have a lot to say about underage drinking and driving, but it won't be as powerful as when it comes from us. The post section of the site is where we share our stories, photos, poems, videos, and whatever else we can think of with the rest of the world. Document an experience you had. Upload a video of you and your friends having fun without alcohol. Take a snapshot at the U-turn event. Ever heard of voice blogging? They have, and they'll show you how it's done. Whatever the situation may be, they'll want you to share it. If you have any other ideas for this section, let's hear them. That about wraps it up. I hope you're as excited for U-turn as I am. Now remember to log on at Pullayouee.com to check stuff out, post your thoughts, whatever. Now remember, you and I are what U-turn's all about, so we gotta make it happen. Whew. If I don't get back to studying for this test, I think I'm gonna bomb it.